What is the craziest thing a guy's asked you to get rid of from your past?
He told me he wants me to throw out all my bras, underwear, and lingerie. He says it bothers him that other guys have seen me or been with me while I wore those.
No, that's crazy. This is a very insecure, controlling ask. Did she got to get a new vagina?
It starts with like the lingerie and the bras and the underwear. Where else could this lead to? What else do you want me to get rid of? You want me to get rid of my friends?
Facts. My boyfriend, he can't stop searching up Instagram P stars. It started in April when I saw he was looking up women on TikTok and it was just accounts dedicated to girls shaking their butts. He got a little free. I confronted him because this was never an issue before. He was crying, said he would stop and just deleted TikTok. So do you think there's a difference between me going to an actual P site and watching it? Do you think there's a difference between that and just looking it up on Instagram, fantasizing about like specific girls on Instagram?
I think that it's the same.
So I totally feel differently.
You do?
Absolute. The story you told last week of a guy whose girlfriend took a break. He has since updated us and she...
So she says, I'm 18 and just got into a new relationship with a guy who's 19. So they're pretty young.
Oh, they got some young ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Things were cute until this. Today, he told me he wants me to throw out all my bras, underwear, and lingerie. Like, all of it.
I think she's just going to be, like, free balling? What do you mean? Like, all? Like, can't wear any underwear? Like, or just, like, the sexy ones?
It looks like he wants her maybe to start over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Okay.
So he says it bothers him that other guys have seen me or been with me while I wore those.
No, that's crazy.
I'm talking about a whole drawer of stuff I've spent probably over $1,000 on. He offered to pay for new things and take me shopping to replace everything. Lingerie, okay, maybe I kind of get that if you're insecure. But like my daily bras and underwear, I feel like this is either a red flag or I'm overreacting. Mm-hmm. I don't know. So let's go ahead and debate this one. Like, is it like a sweet like gesture, or is this like a controlling?
I got a couple things here. First and foremost, because I'm gonna have a little fun with it. First and foremost, get you a free shopping trip out of this. All right? If all else fails, he's controlling his shit, but get you some free shit out of this, right?
We love free shit.
All right, get you a free shopping trip. If he's gonna pay for it, like if you have 30 articles of clothing, make him do 40. Like he gotta up it by 10. If I gotta get rid of like all of this, or he could just like, you know what, get like I spent $2,000 on all of this. I need 2,500. You give it to me, I'll go shopping and buy. I mean, listen. He controlling this shit, and we'll deal with that in a second. But you gotta at least get something out of it. That's my first take.
Agreed.
Second take, she's young. You guys are young. She's 18. How much lingerie do we have at 18?
I thought about that when I read it. Yeah. Like, I kid you not, when I was like 18, 19, I didn't own a damn thing.
Yeah, I know.
I literally bras and underwear, but I was never like, it wasn't like lingerie. Like I wasn't there yet.
Also at 18, like how many guys have seen you in your underwear and panties? I mean, listen, no judgment. Maybe you was, listen, no judgment. No judgment.
I mean, maybe a few if she's gotten around and is a little experienced. But when you say like lingerie,
yeah,
I like at 18, you're not like thinking like, ooh, let me like spice it up.
Yeah, I probably had maybe one girl by then who had like done the lingerie thing. And that was probably just because I'd have been with her for a long time. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, that wasn't some shit like I meet a new girl and she pulls out the lingerie bag.
Yeah.
That's not... But he did say underwear and bras.
As well, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, jokes aside, this is a very insecure, controlling ask. Agreed. Super red flag. This is a wild one. We got to talk about like, does she got to get a new vagina? Like, other guys have seen me in my clothes, period. What are we talking about right now?
Absolutely.
Other guys, and if she's, clearly she's probably not a virgin, especially if she has lingerie. Mm. Other guys have seen my private parts. Other guys have seen my breasts. Yeah. Like how far does this go?
Yeah.
You can't get her virginity back, bro.
You really can't. But also, like, you know, it starts with like the lingerie and the bras and the underwear. It's like, where else could this lead to?
Facts.
Like, what else do you want me to get rid of? You want me to get rid of my friends?
Facts. This is a slippery slope. This is a slippery slope. Now, there's a couple of things. Now, if you're fine with this, like, I'm not going to tell you to not do it if you're cool with it. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is a very controlling ask. Don't get me wrong. Like, I had my insecure moments when I was young, not really knowing how to kind of like maneuver through women and other men that might talk to my girl or try to holler at my girl. I definitely like struggle with that growing up, even though I did my thing, like I was able to talk to plenty of girls, but you know, like in my relationships, I definitely have my moments of like insecurity, especially when it's like new and you've never had to deal with like other guys and your girl having a past. Which I don't think at 18 that even occurred to me. Like, no. At 18, I wasn't thinking about like, oh, who was you with before me? It was like, we 18, we having fun. And I had serious relationships too, but even then, I don't remember really caring about like previous. I mean, how much experience have you had? And
you haven't had much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, I like that. It starts here. And where does it go from here?
Absolutely. Like now you're wanting me to like throw out my lingerie and bras and underwear. You were wanting to control my undergarments. Like what else are you going to want to control in the future?
Yeah.
And that's like really frightening for me. Yeah, you don't want a man controlling like not necessarily like what you wear, right? Because like it's okay for your partner to have like some sort of an opinion.
Yeah. Right?
Like I think like for us, even just like outfits, I do like your opinion on certain things that I do wear.
Yeah.
But if we got together and you were like, I want you to throw out all of your bras and underwear and any lingerie that you have, and I did not have any when you met me, I would look at you like you were crazy. Bras and underwear, you're wearing underneath your clothes. And I will say from a woman's perspective, it's fucking expensive. I cannot tell you how much money I've even spent on just the few sets that I do have. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm Skims. We all know Skims is expensive as hell. Yep. But yeah, I think it's unrealistic to like.
So there's no world you think that this is like an okay ask?
No, I really think that it's insecurity.
Yeah.
Lingerie, I would understand. I would be like, okay, like bras and underwear, like you're wearing on a daily.
Yeah. Cause lingerie is like a special, like if you had this special like, set up for somebody that you were dating. Yeah. Let's redo that. Especially if I'm going to replace it. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even ask you to throw it out. I'm just replacing it and it'd be like, hey, don't even worry about that one no more. I got some new shit for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I'm just trying to like see both sides.
Yeah.
That's like what we like to do here on this podcast.
Yeah, that's right? What I'm saying,
like
right? It's like perspective thing, right?
Absolutely.
Like devil's advocate.
And that's why like when I say like lingerie, like I could see like, yeah, you might have put on a show for someone else in that piece of lingerie. So like I could see a man being like, you know, or like,
yeah.
But I don't think about things like that. Because if the roles were reversed, if I came to you or if like a girl went to the guy and was like, hey babe, like, can you please throw out your underwears and your boxers? Because I don't like the fact that like other women have seen you in it. I would sound ridiculous.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you would sound. I mean, I feel like you would sound ridiculous. I will say, I'd probably not care though.
Yeah.
But it's just because it's you.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'd care now. In the beginning, would I care in the beginning? I don't think I'd give a fuck. Wait. I mean, it throw me off, but I would be like, especially if you were like, hey, I'm going to buy you like new boxers and stuff, but I don't like the other women. I would be like, that's a weird ask, but I'm cool with it. Like, I'm kind of cool with that. Yeah. That's the weird part is like, I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't be wild. Like, I'd feel wild asking it of you. That thought has never crossed my mind. I've never dated a girl and thought about her like like asking her to get rid of like clothing. There's definitely like boundaries. I said like, hey, you know, ex-boyfriends or talking to them still, whatever the case, like might be off or depending on the relationship might be off limits, but or guy friends, depending on like if they're, you know, a little touchy feely or just disrespectful, you know, I might, you know, those things I might step in front of and be like, hey, we got, you know, you either getting rid of that or I'm out. And I'm not a big ultimatum person, I don't think, but clothing has never crossed my mind. I don't think I've ever thought, no, I don't, it's not that I don't think, I know for a fact I've never, nah. But and it's not even, lingerie ain't even like, I guess I haven't even been, lingerie, I haven't even had too much experience with lingerie. Like that's not that's like a, I don't know. I guess it's a little more rare than it used to be. Like back in the day, Vicky Seekers was a thing. And I think there was like a Fredericks, like all that shit was sexy. I'm not, you know, I don't think I've even had many experience with lingerie, but I don't know. I don't know if I've found lingerie, so how I would feel about it. Like, I don't know if I've like dated a girl, found her with lingerie, like found old lingerie from her. I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
And if it has, I definitely know that I didn't think about her other dudes prior to me like seeing it. It's just like, dude, bro, other dudes have seen your girl, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I hate to tell it to it in her bra and panties. Like if she gets the same color or the same brand, it's the same thing.
It is the same thing.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's, I definitely just think it's like an insecurity and maybe a little bit of immaturity as well. Cause it's just, it's definitely something like, you know, when you're older, you have experience dating and such, like, you already know typically like 9 times out of 10, the partner or the person that you're talking to or your partner has dated other people. And it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Also, why are you thinking about her being with other people as well?
No, I mean, I'm not mad at the thought. That happens. That a thing? Oh, yeah. That's for guys for sure.
Okay.
For guys for sure. It definitely can be like, because we're prideful and egotistical. So we definitely think about like other dudes being with our girl. It's not an everyday thought, but the thought does, depending on, this guy might think about it every day, but on a normal basis, I don't wake up every day and be like, oh man, my girl's been with other dudes. Like it's not a normal thing, but every so often, like the insecure thought like crosses my mind, especially as men. Cause like, we're like, oh, did she have somebody that was better than us? Does she ever think about like, you know, some guy that she used to have and how amazing it was? I think we've had the conversation. That's the difference though. Yeah. We've had it's kind of, I know we're a lot different in that regard. Like we just have open, honest conversations, playfully and honestly. Like it's just like, hey, tell me like, you know, you ever had something better than me? Like, I don't know. The real question is, what happens if you say no? What happens if she says no? I'm not throwing none of this shit away.
Yeah.
What does he do? And I feel like we need to know what his response is to that.
Yeah.
Because we got to know how far this controlling thing goes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a great question.
Yeah.
And a great point as well. I think that he's young. And he's in for a wild ride. Girls, is this a normal thing? Like, y'all let us know if guys are doing this on a regular basis. Like, have a guy ever asked you to do something? I don't think you've ever been through nothing like that. No,
I definitely have never asked a girl that, but clearly guys out here are doing this. So I'd love to know, like, what is the craziest thing a guy's like asked you to get rid of from your past?
Yeah.
Like,
ooh, I'm dying to know. Put it in the comments below.
Yeah, clothes are crazy.
That is wild.
Well, like undergarment, I don't know. Bra and panties, lingerie, I'll give you a little bit of grace on.
A little bit. Yeah. But bras and underwears. But also, ladies, just remember we should be changing our underwear drawer every year. So if you absolutely. So, you know, if she's holding on to like lingerie for years, I would be really concerned for her.
But maybe she hasn't worn it that often. Like I said, lingerie is not like a, I don't know.
I don't even wear underwear.
TMI for the show.
TMI. You can cut that one out. But yeah, I think a little bit of like insecurity and immaturity there.
Yeah, so just beware. Be cautious of this. This is a slippery slope. If you say yes to this, what's the next ask? Especially when you start getting a year in, 2 years in, and those things he starts asking become a little bit more like he's more comfortable asking you to get rid of things, or not even get rid of things, but just more like controlling certain things in your life, who you talk to, where you go, how long you're there, how late you're out. Like those little things start to creep in. This is a conversation to be had. Because and he needs to know this is not normal. Guys don't typically ask for this type of thing. He's being a bit immature and a bit insecure, and it happens, but he got to be made aware of that for sure. So let him know that coming from people with plenty of experience, that this is not a normal ask for most guys. So I
think that's great advice. Yeah. Because she is 18.
Yeah, she's young. So this is new for her too. It's like, oh, is this a normal thing guys ask?
I know.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
And like, no. And I think that we talked about this before, like as a teenager or like a young adult, like we're not taught like how to date and have healthy relationships, especially if you come from a household who just is lacking that, like we all, of course, come from different walks of life, but like, divorced parents, just, maybe a father or mother who's like not around. But I just remember like in my experience, just like not seeing like what a healthy relationship is supposed to be like. So as a teen and a young adult, I just had no idea. I had to like learn it on my own.
Yep.
If I had somebody telling me like, hey, like this is not normal. Hey, this is like a red flag. Yep. Like, hey, this is,
it would have it would have been maybe maneuvered some of this stuff a little bit better and not made bad decisions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that was great advice that you gave her. And it's very important for like young adults to know like something like that is a huge red flag. It's just not a normal, like healthy partner is not going to ask you to do something like that.
Yeah. And y'all are young, so you get a little bit of grace, but he got to change these habits going forward, because he's going to, I mean, even if he dates, even if y'all don't work out and he's, turns 28, what is he going to turn 28 and ask his 28-year-old girlfriend to like get rid of all her shit? That's like 15 years of, or at least like what, 15, or maybe like, that's like 12, 13 years of like undergarment. What are we talking about right now?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good luck. Let us know how that talk goes. Yeah. All right. So this is embarrassing, but me and my boyfriend, 3.5 years, can't stop me and my boyfriend, 3.5 years, he can't stop searching up Instagram stars. So vixens, some hot women that do things on camera. Yeah, we've had our ups and downs, but our relationship has always been good and very loving. We live together, and I recently noticed he started watching this stuff. It started in April when I saw he was looking up women on TikTok, and it was just accounts dedicated to girls shaking their butts. Lucky me.
Oh my God.
We got a little freak. I confronted him because this was never an issue before, and he was crying, said he would stop, and just deleted TikTok. Well, I went to work today and an IG notification popped up. This is in parentheses. I have his IG in my phone because recently his phone broke and he logged in and I forgot to log out. Sure you forgot.
She did not forget.
I'm sure you. Yeah, we all forget.
But good on you, girl. Good on you.
Don't log out. Keep forgetting. Keep forgetting. Well, he has been searching up women whose pages were just soft P. So it sounds like,
kind of like a little risque.
Yeah, I mean, because like IG you can't show too much on IG anyways.
Of course.
I'm so torn on what to do. It feels disrespectful, but some say it isn't cheating ground. I really need help here. It's a pretty good one.
This is a really good one.
Good one. I feel like it's relatable. It's a lot of directions.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. So I feel like it's very clear that she has a problem with corn.
Yeah.
Altogether.
Okay.
Right?
Think so?
I think so
okay.
Because, if you are okay with that, why is it bothering you if he is, seeking it on TikTok or Instagram and it's a little softer than, than the real thing that you're going to get.
Yeah.
That's just one perspective, of course.
Okay.
But if you are absolutely like against it altogether, then I think that this is a form of cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if she's voiced concern about it and he said he would stop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Clearly he has an addiction and he can't stop. He can't be stopped. But yeah, she clearly is really upset with it. And I think that now it's just become more of a he's continued to do it. So now you're like dishonest and you cannot be trusted here. I was just trying to like look at it from a different set of lens, because some people are okay with you looking, like watching the real deal.
Sure, of course.
And essentially that is kind of the same. It's just a little softer version of
I have a follow-up question for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think there's a difference between me going to an actual P site, a corn site, and watching it because my intention is to obviously, pleasure myself or get off whatever doing it? Do you think there's a difference between that and just looking it up on Instagram and like fantasizing about like specific girls on Instagram who may be engaged in this stuff? Do you think it's the same thing or do you think it's different because it's like social media?
Ooh. I'm going to be judged.
Don't be judged. No. This is okay. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Actually.
Yeah. I think that it's the same.
Okay.
Don't hate me. But I do think that it is like essentially the same.
Okay. But the reason, well, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say like of course, right? Like I wouldn't want you or my partner, out there like seeking other women on social media. But that's going to be more so like your like average woman that like, is easily like obtainable. We're talking about the P word here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There are some who are into like live and different
so
types
like a kind of
that
kink,
like it's just like a whole.
This could be seen as a kink then, you think?
It could be. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I ask is because I like to kind of put it into perspective of like if it was me, like if you were like give you the experiences like if it was you, like would you feel differently if I was watching it and you're like, okay, he's just watching, like he's a guy, versus if I'm like looking it up on Instagram and you go into my Instagram and see like I am actively searching for P stars or even soft P and and watching it, and I don't know if liking it, maybe not. Like, do you feel different? Like you would look at it the same as what you're saying. So
engaging with the post is a little different.
Okay.
Because now it's like, it's a little weird. Like, what are you hoping to like gain out of that? Sure, that little like or, even commenting on it. But the act of like looking at a P star is essentially the same as you like looking it up incognito.
So I totally feel differently.
You do?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is juicy.
If you were watching, if I caught you watching it on your phone.
Yeah.
Like your intention was to get off and you were just like, watching, you went to a site and you were watching it. No problem. No issue.
Okay.
Right? You can judge me all you want. We don't have issues with this.
Yeah.
If I saw you looking guys up, like specifically guys on Instagram, totally different problem with that. Because now I'm thinking that you're fantasizing specifically about other men, as opposed to the act of just fantasizing about the act in itself.
Okay.
Right? Now it seems like you are actively like looking at, and it's like, do these guys look like me or do they look different? Do you fantasize about men that look differently, built differently, different, you know? And here's the thing, maybe you do. I don't want to see it though. Like, I don't want to know that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm a guy, so they could be totally different. Like, we definitely have different ways we look at things. But I personally would be like, hold on, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Marcus over here, big black, you know, it's like,
BBC.
And then I'm just like, is this, wait a minute, like, is this what we want? Because now it's starting to build like a little bit of insecurity, or maybe look at myself and it's just like, oh, am I not like what she wants? And maybe that's going too far, but I do think it would have that effect, at least on me, just being honest. Like, I definitely would look at these two things differently.
No, I could see that.
This is not even really about the post anymore, but it's a good conversation to be at. This whole post is a great conversation.
It is.
There's a lot
absolutely.
to get. There's a lot to get into here.
For sure. And I'm sure, like, I don't know if many people can relate to that, but
you also touched on something. You think it's, and I agree with this. There's a difference between attainable and unattainable on social media.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
The problem is, when you start getting into like a star status or celebrity status, do more women become attainable and now you can't like anything? Like, if I'm going to like I don't know, if I'm going to like in Rihanna posts, right? Like, I'm not going to get Rihanna.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you know.
You're not going to get Rihanna.
I'm just playing. Rihanna not even like, whatever. She not, never mind. We're not going to make this about Rihanna. But if I'm like Rihanna, right, she's unattainable. But what if I get to like, I mean, I know she's with somebody. I'm only using her as an example. But what if I get to, you know, Drake status? Now, does Rihanna become attainable and I can't like her posts anymore? You know what I mean? Like, I guess it just depends on who you are. But anyways, that's besides the fact. So you think, and I agree, but you're saying there's a difference between like if I'm just going in like in the local neighbor, you know what I mean, who I might be able to like pull, you're saying you believe there's like a major difference between.
There is, yes. And the reason why I like, okay, you might have your favorite porn star. Oh, I said it.
It's okay.
You might have your favorite P star.
We 30 minutes in, so we're good.
Okay, great.
We can
and maybe you want to like look her up on Instagram.
Sure.
Right?
Okay. That makes sense.
So I feel like that is essentially the same as looking it up on the websites. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he's like looking up the average girl down the street who has like an OnlyFans. Yeah. Right? So was that specified?
No, she never said like anything like some girl he knew. She did say like on TikTok he was watching girls who were dancing or shaking their ass. Okay. So he did like the twerk. I probably like the twerk videos and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I agree with you. First and foremost, let's say we never talked about this stuff. I personally actually do feel like it's a form of cheating. I think any sort of lust after a celebrity or not, any sort of lust, and no, it's not cheating where I'm going and like having sex with another girl. But there are levels to cheating. And I do think like lust and wandering and, fantasizing can be seen as a form of cheating. Even further, more so if she's voiced that she doesn't like it.
Agreed. 1000%.
Just stop doing that shit. Right?
Absolutely.
Just stop doing it. Now, there is a conversation to be had if you do enjoy watching porn. As a man, you either it's like I hate to say it, but like as a man, like guys watch porn. Like your boyfriend watches porn. I'm not saying all guys do. I know there's like probably like super religious people, but like
maybe like 95%.
Yeah, maybe like if we had to put a number on it. You do, at least in America, he probably watching porn, right? So like that's some shit you just like you either get over it or turn a blind eye to it. I would say like that's a conversation to have with your girl, and hopefully you find a girl who can like either enjoy it with you or is okay with like, hey, listen, I'm not feeling well tonight. I'm not feeling like having sex, or I'm on my period. Like if you want to go and do your thing, I'm not going to trip about it. Don't be in the bathroom loud and I can hear, I can hear your hand, slapping your thigh, but, I do feel like if your girl has voiced that she doesn't like that you're looking at girls shaking their ass, which is valid, because girls shaking their, I don't know.
This really though is giving like a OnlyFans model. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Who just have like the Instagrams and they're like shaking their ass and they're doing their thing. Yeah. So, and if that is the case, it's definitely a form of cheating.
Yeah.
Because that also is a little more obtainable. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like if you are, let's say like you're a good looking guy and like you're commenting and like reacting to her
OnlyFans
her
ain't
post.
Celebrities. They're attainable. I know girls that do OnlyFans.
Yes.
Like, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty out there. And that is very different than looking up Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
And fantasizing over her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, absolutely. Also, good on you for when you caught girls shaking their asses, you had a conversation with them about it.
Yes.
Which is what you're supposed to do. There's got to be some communication there for sure. I don't know, like, is there a world where, like, maybe you figure out a way to, it's unfortunate, but you're going to run into guys that like watching porn, like watching porn. I would say the social media stuff, if you're against that or it makes you feel away, you know, definitely, you know, say something, but like, guys going to watch porn and you I don't know, maybe see if you can get comfortable with either watching it with them or watching it by yourself. I'm not the sex advice guy, but it's a lot of fun.
It is. No, you made a great point because that's a lot of women are against porn.
Yeah.
They are. And
or find a guy that just doesn't want it.
And because like, I mean, that's like a really important conversation to have.
Is,
like you, and you can't just like, I think it's a conversation you need to have once you start getting intimate, honestly. Because if that is a deal breaker for you,
sex conversations are so hard.
Yeah, they are a little bit, but it's definitely like, I mean, it's very important in a relationship for sure. For sure. You know, so I think that no matter how difficult it could be for you to have that conversation, it's absolutely necessary. And early on, like, what are your kinks? Like, I want to know.
Find out. This is actually not a bad conversation to have. Find out what your partner, like, so often you're just like guessing most of the time. And it's, or you're like finding out as you go.
And then you're shook.
Yeah.
You are just shooketh that your partner likes something, he has a foot fetish. And you're like, what the hell? But you're 3 years in.
Also,
finding this out.
Yeah. And you might be into some of it if you just kind of explore, if you're open to exploring.
Ooh, I feel like it's really important to be open though. Like, the possibilities are quite endless.
They are, and especially if y'all really love each other, sex should just be like just a great bonus, right? It shouldn't. It's not this thing to be like scared of or shy or nervous about. It's a really good conversation to have. Like, yo, what do you like? What's your favorite position? What do you like when I touch you here? What do you like? You know, do you like to watch this? Hey, I caught you watching this. Is this a fantasy of yours? Or is it just, because I'll tell you what, there are things we watch in porn that we would never do in real life.
Yeah.
It's just fun to watch that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's some crazy titles to some of this stuff. And it's like, I would never want to experience that. But right now, I'm in the mood for, you know, I'm not even going to say it. I'm in the mood to watch this wild shit. Yeah. Like, that I would never want to experience. So that's a thing too. Like, you can't go through like what your girl or what your dude is watching and be like, oh my God, does he want this? And like, a lot of time, no, like, that's not what, you know, that's not what, if he's watching like an orgy and there's like 30 people and he probably don't really want he probably don't want 20 dudes and 20 girls in the same room. Like, that, it just sometimes might be something he just watches because it looks fun. And that's just an example. I'm not an orgy guy, but I'm just saying like, sometimes it's not that, but you know, again, it's a conversation to be had, and one that, like you said, it needs to be had. It needs to be had. Be open, be comfortable with your sexuality. I know, like, as we grow up, it's like this forbidden thing, especially if you're like religious and stuff. Yes. But like, if you love somebody and you're with them and you guys are going to be entering inside of each other, have the conversation.
Please do.
Just have it. It feels a lot more it's a very freeing feeling.
It is.
It's a very freeing feeling. It's like, oh, okay, like I know you like this. And when it's something your partner doesn't like, if it's something you can handle and deal with, if your partner does not want you following girls, liking girls on Instagram, or going on there and watching P stars or girls shaking their ass, just like if it's something you can not do, then just don't do it. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a lot more to say to that. I feel like I get, like, if I think about more shit, I could come up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that that's just about it.
Yeah.
For that one.
Yeah.
Kind of blanking a little bit.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
That's cool. It's funny. It is funny that, like, we look at, as a man and a woman, we look at those things differently. Like you would be like, oh, he's just like searching girls on Instagram. And if you were searching dudes, I'd be like, why are you searching these dudes on Instagram?
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm different.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's hard to interject.
I am very different.
Yeah, and it's hard to interject like the way we act into some of these relationships. We got to remember, like, not everybody's like as open and as like just
for sure. We're definitely very open. We're not afraid to have like these type of conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
But
and I'm gonna let you know I feel away. Like, hey, don't be looking up these niggas, or I'll be like, you know what I mean? Which is not something we've ever dealt with before.
No.
And I don't look up women on Instagram either. That's really not my thing. But definitely a conversation to be had. Okay, are we good with that?
Yeah,
is that it?
I think that's yeah.
All right.
I think so.
Well, hopefully gave you some good advice. Have the conversation. You do need to talk to him again. I mean, does she cheat? Does she cheat? Does she leave him because he feels it's cheating?
Leaving a partner.
I don't think this is grounds for leaving.
I don't think so either.
Personally.
Especially, like, you need to have the conversation. You need to have the conversation with him first. Yeah. And you also need to decide for yourself, like, what type of partner do you want? Like, is this something that, like, you could put up with? There's a chance that maybe this is just his thing.
Yeah.
And you might have to, like, accept that.
Yeah.
And allow him to, like, just be.
Yeah. And if it is and you just don't want it on social media, or just, like, sometimes it's one of those things where it's like, hey, you could do this, but just don't let me see it. Like, I don't want to see it. Yeah, I get it. You're like, a guy. Like, I get it. But I don't want to keep. Yeah, it's, it's like a dude looking at a girl. Like, you're in the gym, you maybe looked at a girl's ass or something. Just don't do that shit in front of your girl. Like, if you know she's going to be upset about it. It's, you know what I mean? Now, if you got one of them girls who y'all both looking at girls' asses, that's a lot of fun. But, you know what I mean? Like,
I enjoy, like, a good ass in the gym.
I mean, that's the fun part about being comfortable. It's like, we both can look at, and we do it with guys and girls. Like, we watch a lot of reality TV, and I'll literally just ask her, like, you think that guy's a good-looking dude? And you're like, yeah, he's actually pretty handsome. Like, we do that all the time.
It's like yay or nay,
yeah,
you know?
And then for me, I'd be like, oh, she's definitely like a really hot girl. And you're like, yeah, she's really pretty. We do that all the time. But I know everybody ain't like that. But have the conversation about this type of stuff. Sex is really, really important. If we're done with that, I got a big bomb to drop on you.
Oh my God.
You ready?
I'm nervous.
You ready?
Okay, let's go.
All right. The story you told last week of the girl. If you didn't tune in last week, her story last week was about a guy whose girlfriend took a break. About, I don't know how long, but she went on a girls' trip and she came back and they were planning their wedding. They got back together. They were planning their wedding, and then she gets in a fight with her maid of honor, and her maid of honor snitches on her and says, hey, it tells the fiance, the man, that, hey, while y'all were on break, she slept with a guy and was all over a bunch of dudes during this girls' trip. And the fiance, the soon-to-be wife, told him that's not true. She's trying to sabotage the wedding. I didn't sleep with anybody. So you ready for the big bomb?
Let's go.
Ready for an update?
Let's hear it.
He has since updated us. And she came clean.
No. I was not expecting that.
He got the proof.
Hell yes.
From the maid of honor. She did admit to hooking up with another guy.
Oh my gosh.
And we
I'm
called
glad
it.
she came. Yes.
We knew it.
I'm so glad.
We knew it. You knew it.
We knew it. Absolutely.
It's the first thing I said.
I had that gut feeling. Yeah, I knew it.
Which is why she came back and was ready to go full forward.
She was
got
ready.
It out of her system. She admitted it, and he has since postponed the wedding.
Good on him. Wow, but they're still together. Are they still together?
He's trying to figure this out.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he's trying to figure it out.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, oh, I can't wait to update you.
Oh, man. I feel so bad for him.
That's painful.
Because he's already, they sent out the invites and they had booked the venue and a lot of.
That's the thing. He's like, he can't even tell anybody why. So people are questioning it.
That's right. Oh, that would be so embarrassing. That would be so embarrassing to be in the middle of planning a wedding.
I got fucked another man, so gotta move this date out a little bit. Yep.
Did he mention what excuse he's gonna use?
No.
No.
He said he's just struggling to tell people
figure it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry, bro.
Especially because there's obviously that there's a chance, right, that he will move forward and they will eventually. Yeah, there's just a little, it's a little chance, but so it's you can't just tell everybody what you're going through, and then potentially, the wedding is back on, and then everybody's going to be at your wedding
yeah.
I know what you did.
Yeah.
They're just going to be
looking
at
that bride. Yeah, hell yeah. They're going to be looking at her with
and then the
family's
going to be you deserve better. No one's going to be at that wedding truly supporting your marriage at that point. So
that's a hard one. I don't even know if I stay. That's going to haunt you for a long time.
It will. And I don't think I don't know if we're ever going to get another update on this, but I don't see him moving forward.
If it haunts him hard enough, when you're starting to plan a wedding, you love the girl. You know what I mean? Typically.
Yeah. Ooh, but that was really messy. That was really
I feel
messy.
if I moved forward, I would make you pay for it for the rest of your life, and I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, and I'm sure she probably doesn't want to go through that
so
either.
Often.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to get over it.
It's not something that you can forget about.
You lied about it. I wouldn't even know if your best friend didn't, or your maid of honor didn't tell me. Yeah.
And then you're gonna question every trip that they go on, every girls trip. No.
Oh, there are no more girls. There are no more girls trips. There's no more.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd let you know.
That is wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for the update.
You're very welcome. I couldn't wait to tell you.
Yeah, that's been on my mind a little bit the past week since I read that one off, because that one was a little. Oof.
Yeah.
That I had a really bad gut feeling about that one.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really glad that he postponed the wedding and he's just trying to figure out next steps for them. Mm-hmm. I did not think that she deserved to be on her high horse and be able to enjoy. Planning a wedding and being a bride, and no, absolutely not. What you did to him was diabolical.
Figure out if you can get over this. It was diabolical. Figure out if you can get over this, and if you can, and if you do, you can't bring it up. But if you feel like you're gonna bring it up, you're gonna have to. Whew,
don't move forward. Yeah,
it's technically not cheating. Technically,
they were on a break.
There's some technicalities here.
Yeah, but she broke.
There's some lies here.
The boundaries that he set.
Yeah, she did break the boundary.
She was not working on herself. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Good luck.
No.
That's all I can say. That's always my good luck.
Yeah, good luck. But this is your way out, now you've postponed the wedding.
Yeah.
I think that you could come up with something good without, weddings are called off all the time.
You gotta smash the maid of honor.
She'd probably be willing.
Clearly, yes. Clearly she wants to get the bride back, right? Clearly she's vindictive. I don't know what the maid of honor looks like. But you gotta get a little get back. No, I'm just playing.
That's toxic, Dave.
I know it's toxic. I know. I wouldn't even move. I don't even move that way. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was episode 2 of Love Up for Debate. Thank you for tuning in with us. Hopefully you got a lot of good insight, and hopefully we have fixed every relationship we've talked about here today.
Yes.
Once again, I am Breeze Oliver. my beautiful, beautiful co-host.
Karushi Drake.
Till next time, till next week.
Yes.
We'll have some more stories for you.
Juicy stories.
We got a lot. We got a lot. So we got to pick through a few. Other than that, we'll see you next week.
Oh, they need to send in submissions.
Yes. If you have something you want us to talk about, if you have a story, if you want some advice, or if you have some good stuff, and don't send in no fake shit. Send us something real. We get it. We can tell. We can tell when it's not real. Right. So don't send me no wild shit. But send us this in at loveupfordebate@gmail.com. That is loveupfordebate, just exactly how it's spelled, @gmail.com. We'll put it on the bottom of the screen, and we'd love to hear from you and get and we'll give you our insight. We got a lot of it, a lot of good stuff.
We do.
Is that it? All good?
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
We'll see y'all next time.